They built a perfect world, and everyone died. No predators, no disease. Unlimited food, unlimited water, perfect temperature, endless space, total safety. For 1,588 days, scientists watched paradise. Then, paradise turned into a graveyard. Every single one of them. Dead. This is Universe 25, the most disturbing experiment ever run on a society. And the part that should terrify you is what it predicted about ours. In 1968, a scientist named John Calhoun built the perfect world, not for humans, for mice. A 9-foot square enclosure, 16 vertical tunnels, 256 nesting boxes, like a tiny city of apartments. Capacity, 3,800 mice. He dropped in 8 founders, 4 males, 4 females, and then he gave them everything. Unlimited food, unlimited water, cleaned constantly, no disease, no predators. Perfect temperature year-round. For a mouse, this was heaven. For the first 104 days, nothing happened. They explored, they settled, they paired up. And then the population exploded. The colony doubled every 55 days, every 55 days, every 55 days. 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512. By day 560, the colony hit 2,200 mice. But the enclosure was built for 3,800. They never reached capacity, because something started going wrong long before they ran out of room. The mice had everything they needed, but they started running out of jobs. No predators to escape, no food to find, no territory to defend, no fight worth having, nothing to be. Calhoun called what came next the behavioral sink. The males split into 2 groups. The dominant ones turned violent, hyper-aggressive, attacking randomly, attacking each other, attacking pregnant females, attacking pups. The losers had nowhere to retreat to, so they piled into the central feeding pit. Hundreds of them, crammed together, jumpy, aimless, fighting for nothing. The mothers couldn't cope. Pregnant females started miscarrying. Mothers attacked their own pups. Mothers abandoned their nests. Cannibalism became normal. Pups born into the chaos never learned to be mice. They didn't learn to mate. They didn't learn to mother. They didn't learn to belong to anything. The roles of the colony, fighter, mother, leader, lover, all collapsed. And then came the strangest mice of all. Calhoun called them the beautiful ones. They were perfect on the outside. Glossy fur, clean bodies, no scars, no bite marks, no fights. Because they didn't fight, they didn't mate, they didn't compete, they didn't even socialize. They just ate, slept, groomed themselves. Ate, slept, groomed themselves, beautiful and empty. They had no purpose, no role, no one. They were alive, but there was no life inside them. Calhoun said they had suffered the first death, the death of the spirit, the death of being someone. The second death, the death of the body, was just a formality. Sometimes years later. The beautiful ones became the new normal of Universe 25. Reproduction collapsed. The last baby was conceived on day 920. After that, not a single mouse was ever born again. The colony aged, died, and then there were none. Most people hear this story and think the lesson is that comfort kills. That paradise is a trap. That's not the lesson. Calhoun watched it for years, and he came to a different answer. The mice didn't die because life was too easy. They died because life had nothing left to do. They didn't lose food. They lost roles. They lost ways to matter. And without a way to matter, every other instinct unraveled. Mating, mothering, bonding, even surviving. A mouse without a role is not just bored. A mouse without a role is dead inside. And that death spreads. Now look at where we live. Most predators, gone. Most hunger, gone. Most physical danger, gone. And quietly, the roles are vanishing too. The fighter, the provider, the maker, the protector, replaced by feeds, algorithms, endless content, endless comfort. and we wonder why we feel so empty. Calhoun didn't think paradise was the killer. He thought the killer was a society that forgets how to make new ways to be a person. Universe 25 didn't run out of food, it ran out of meaning. And a society that runs out of meaning doesn't go out screaming, it goes out beautifully, quietly, grooming itself in front of a feed. So look around, are we already living in Universe 25?